Yo, we back in this thing, man. Back in this thing, back in this thing. I was supposed to be here for 7. I'm probably here at 7:45, as usual. Per usual, you know what I'm saying? Life be lifing, man. It's what happens. It's family life. That's what it is, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, but we back. We back. I got another pack for y'all. I'm being consistent, you know what I'm saying? 4 days ago I was here. 4 days later, I'm here. 4 days after that, you're gonna see me back here again. You already know what time it is. You feel me? CP time, definitely, 100%. Hey, man, I am who I am. I am like my people. You heard me? Um, but we rocking and rolling. We doing this thing. I got a pack for y'all. I got a pack for y'all. Y'all see the title, right? I actually should have switched it up because I found a better video after that. But yeah, we're gonna react to whatever podcast clip. This one did pretty well, so I thought I'd bring it to the channel and see what y'all thought about it. Um, but yeah, without further ado, you know, let's get this thing rocking and rolling. I need y'all to like the video, comment if you want, but turn your post notifications on so you know the next time I drop. And if you like this video, check out hold on. I forgot the name of that video. I was supposed to have this ready. Oh, you know where I'm gonna have to go? It was which one was it? Oh, all right. So if you like this video, check out the one we just did where a lady, she wasn't even bad, she wasn't bad looking. But she got stood up for a date, and so now she has to come to the realization that she aged like milk and not like wine after all. But y'all keep rocking. All right. So up next, what we got is y'all gonna see. I'm gonna be look. All right, hold on, because we ain't doing the main one yet. All right, so we got an angry black woman goes behind the counter and make her own Popeyes food. Now I don't know if y'all seen this clip, but yeah, it's just how people doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? This is the behavior that needs to be called out that we're talking about. That creates the narrative of black people, black women in general. But I think that black people get hurt by it, but I think black women mostly are getting hurt by it because I should check the comments, but you really don't see them coming out and speaking against this type of behavior. You know what I mean? And so it causes the black image to take a hit. And I'm not sure if they're aware of that or not. But keep going. Y'all ready for it? I already know, like once I get like I'm already like a year in, but I still just was fine tuning the process. Once I get like a little bit further in, man, I'm gonna have this thing on.
Girl clowning bad. My on order. The fuck I am. All right. Play me talking about some fucking weight, bitch. No. You gonna give me my motherfucking shit. And I'm gonna take your fucking ass. You got me fucked up. Around this bitch. Girl. It ain't working. Got me fucked up.
And this is the behavior that we're supposed to defend and fall in line with. There's no room for correction, and so when you speak against this type of behavior, you bashing them. But the thing about it is that we wouldn't have to, as men, speak against this type of behavior if you could correct yourselves, but you don't. I don't see. You starting to see more of it like sparkle up a little bit more, but for the most part, high and large, um, they don't go and admonish that behavior as much as they should, and so it creates that type of culture of thinking. That that's okay. That right there is not. That right there in an idealistic black community, that behavior right there should be like, I'm floored that this is happening. I can't believe she would do something like this. This is just not becoming of us. But the reality of it is that we see something like that and be like, yep, sounds like us. Sounds like our women. That's a problem. But we're going to keep going.
Theory that roaches were placed in the black community on purpose.
You think so?
I believe so.
I feel like them aliens. Roaches are aliens.
And they was listening.
Where they come from?
Exactly.
They just come out knowing.
That let
like,
you know though.
They let you know. I think roaches just let you know you need to get your shit together. It's a reminder saying, hey, stop playing.
The crazy part is you can see a roach anywhere. You ever seen a roach somewhere you would expecting to see one?
Like outside?
Oh, look, visiting you over a little girl, one of your girls' house, like chilling, you in there hanging out, you like, oh, motherfucking roast.
But if a girl got roach, that's automatic. I know she gonna give me some. Automatic. Oh, she know I fuck with her. She got roaches? Oh, for sure.
But
when I ask, I know she's not gonna deny.
Yeah. Pop out.
You gonna deny? You gonna give me some?
Like,
not on the first night. Not on the first. Excuse me. You might not see little buddy right here. You got to give me. Look, he's still crawling. Look, little buddy.
He's still crawling.
Give me some for little buddy. I saw him. You got to give me some. That little buddy.
Boy, them niggas stupid, bro. Yeah. Look. Where I'm from, our roaches be big as hell and they fly. They fly, you know. But yeah, you know, everybody came from some roaches. You know what I mean? Everybody that dealt with a roach or two. Do you stay there is the question. He was right when he said that. He said roaches mean that you gotta do better. It's just a reminder. That's all it is.
So both parties are supposed to be emotionally stable. You're not supposed to be emotionally unstable on any part.
Then why do women blame men for their emotions? If you're emotionally stable, if I'm a man and I'm emotionally stable, meaning I'm of sound mind, I'm not going to blame you for me not being unemotionally unstable or I'm not being emotionally empowered. I can emotionally empower myself. I'm already healed. But women be broken and fucked up in the head and then they want to blame the men for not. I'm not a fucking psychiatrist, nigga. I didn't go to school for that shit. I was a music major. It is not my job to heal your motherfucking trauma. You better go to a fucking shrink and work that shit the fuck out. We're not qualified for that shit. I ain't got no certifications. I don't know how your feelings and emotions and depression. I don't even know what. I think depression is a myth anyway. So how the fuck am I supposed to be responsible for your emotions? And I don't even understand them motherfuckers. I'm not depressed. I'm broke. I need to get money. That's it. She's depressed. She's not broke. But God, the world is crazy. It's terrible. Bitch, I don't know what's wrong with you, and I can't diagnose that. I'm not qualified. You need to go get some help. How was that my fault that your ass ain't fucking stable?
It's not your fault for our emotions, but it is your situation to pay attention to it if you are dealing with a female.
Yeah, I told that bitch to go get some help. You're not emotionally stable. Something wrong with you. Goddamn, you woke up in the middle of the night and started crying for nothing. This motherfucker watched The Lion King and was crying for 3 days. That bitch, something wrong with him. That movie been out 20 years. Hell, not qualified to be a goddamn psychiatrist, psychologist, or whatever fucking ologist she needs. All I can say is, bitch, I'll pay for the shrink. Goddamn it, that's I did my duty.
Check the numbers. There's 6 million people that live in Atlanta alone. That is the same.
All right. He be coming with it, bro. He be coming with it. Listen, and I say this all the time. I've been through therapy with couples therapy before. I might be saying too much, but I'm gonna say it anyway. The therapist asked me, do I ever think about, what my woman think about, why she feel a certain way, and I told her no. I never think about why, and the reason why I say that is because the why is her job to present to me so that we can have a conversation. I can't search for her why with her because only she's going to have that answer. So it's her job to substantiate why she's feeling a certain way. Now, here's the thing about feelings though. sometimes there is no why. And so that's what he's speaking to. You can't emotionally regulate someone else. I hate it when people say, you make me feel this type of way. Nah, you choose to feel that type of way. What I did may have contributed to that, but you have full control over how you feel. And so that authority being placed on you, it creates this like false responsibility for how somebody else's feelings, and that's not how relationships work. Hey, the Do Better podcast say salute, bro. Keep grinding. You already know, brother. Thank you. Appreciate you tuning in, brother. All right, we're gonna keep this thing moving.
Do I have women in my life?
Do you have a woman specifically?
Yeah, no, I do.
That's good.
I call her almost every day. Shout out to my mom. Like,
who's your future partner gonna be?
I don't know. I'm looking for her.
Do you have an eye on someone?
My eye is on everybody I look at, for real. So, like, my eyes on you, my eyes on her.
Does anybody ever shot their shot at you on your show?
On the show?
Or off the show?
Well, what's the question? On the show?
Both.
Never.
Off the show, too?
Off the show. Has anyone ever shot their shot? Meaning what?
You didn't share your craziest dating experience.
Everything is crazy these days, isn't it?
Do you shoot your shot in DMs now?
Do I shoot my shot in DM?
Yeah.
No.
So if you like something, like you have seen in person.
I'm just so focused on my relationship with God, for real, that I don't even look left or right. It's just like I look up only.
I like it, bro.
Crush on anybody that you've interviewed?
Never.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. When you say crush, though, like, what is that?
Showed interest.
Have I ever liked anybody?
Yeah.
Well, I like all my guests. I wouldn't have them on the show if I didn't like them.
That boy be dodging the bullets like the Matrix, dog. That boy like Neo in the Matrix. You heard me? He a waterbender, dog. He just moving the words around, bro. You can't catch him. She trying to nail him down. He ain't going for it though. We're gonna keep this day moving. Oh man, I thought I took this one off. I'm gonna go ahead and let it
Leave
ride.
me with nobody. I'm married, damn it.
Hello.
You are,
I'll make
RZA,
that
and I
very
can honestly
clear.
say, I only
No.
see you with your wife.
Facts.
And you know what's f***ed up about me? I be praying one day I catch you slipping.
That nigga down bad.
Christian woman.
What?
What
are you doing?
I'm gonna walk up right to. I know you ain't out here. Fuck it up. Huh?
That is funny.
You set the scale too high, RZA. You can't fuck up. Your life is based around this truth that you bring, just like my life is based around the truth I bring. I ain't got no shame who I am,
Look,
even though I want to be better.
Not only can I don't want to.
You don't want to what?
I have no interest in that, bro.
Don't let me sit a bitch at you, RZA. Now you still a man, and I know you work out and you healthy. I will test your resolve if you keep with me. I love you, brother. That's why I don't never do nothing. But do not let me sit in these bitches. I know. At your age.
Brother, Corey, do you think that at my events I don't get every other sister who comes up, Brother Reason, 5150? You think I don't get that?
Oh, I know you
all
get
the
it.
time. And shout out to our brothers and our sisters from 5150. They show up all the time, brother.
They
My
love
events
you.
always- and I love them as well. But I want you to know, I've seen this. I can't play that game, bro.
can see it.
No, I
I'm
know
not- I'm
you're
not interested
strong,
in playing
brother,
it. I'm
but
good.
you're not stronger than the game.
Yes, he is. When people want what they want, they're gonna.
Don't with me.
Look at this one. Look at this friend. That's a good friend, right? No.
I appreciate that though, Corey.
Yeah,
I appreciate.
right.
He wants to know how real it is, brother.
It's a cold world out here, these hoes, I know.
I know. I've been
And I
accused.
know you ain't weak, so I would have to send the very best bitch your way. But I would never do that to you because I love you. I root for you, man. You my hero.
I appreciate
I
it.
f with you like that.
And I'll continue to make
I'll
you
be
proud
like,
in that regard.
look, RZA is one of our leaders in the community. But there's some cold hoes out here in these streets, boy. That's all I'm saying.
All right, y'all let me know in the comments. Do you think if Corey was to send one of the coldest things he could send RZA away, would he fold? Would nature take over nurture? Which one will it be? I think that RZA is a very calculated man, and he would weigh the risk, and that risk ultimately would stop him from seeing something. He might stick a little pinky toe in there, but I don't think he's gonna fall all the way into the pond. I just don't see it happening. But tell me what y'all think in the comments. All right, we're gonna keep this thing going. Hold on, let me double check something. All right, we're good.
So one way that you can avoid this, fellas, is when she says something about a rent and you don't want to pay that shit, sympathize with her. Sympathize, I'm about to tell you. Instead of being like, bitch, I ain't paying your fucking rent. Instead of saying that, you say, damn, your rent is fucked up. Mine too. We got to figure this shit out together. And this one gonna get you out of it every time. Listen, this gonna get you out of it every time. Soon as she say, I want you to help me with my rent, you're gonna say, I wish I could, and I'll keep you in my prayers. Wow. Everybody say, keep you in my prayers.
Keep you in my prayers.
Yeah, motherfucker ain't gonna fuck with you then.
Hey, bro, game is game. You gotta understand. You understand what I'm saying? There's ways around this. You gotta know how to, you gotta know how to word things the right way. You can't just go off emotion. Game is game. We're gonna keep moving.
Man, tell me some hurry up because he about to have it going out of business sale, man. Let me see what the fuck this talking about, bro. Hold on, let me switch this camera around. That's crazy.
Shit.
That's crazy. No, huh? No, I got lost.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You gonna fuck around and get locked up? And going out of business. That remind me of that Boondocks episode when Robert staged a protest for his weed man.
To overcompensate with relationships.
Yeah.
And that's a form of seeking validation. I had to be honest with myself.
Yeah.
I used to overcompensate, but the door don't swing both ways. That's why I made that post. I was a lot of people's best friend. They just weren't mine.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's deep and that's real. When you would overcompensate, what are the things you would do? Like
I give the things that I need, that I wanted.
And you weren't getting them in return.
Like, hey, look, I'm gonna call y'all back. I'm about to rub her feet. I wanted these things.
Yeah.
I want to be loved on. I want to be nurtured. I want to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't just love me when Instagram on, when the camera's on. Don't make it look good for the public. I need this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of times we as, I can say what I want to?
Yeah.
Niggas. We like to make it look good, you know what I'm saying? We like to make it look like it's, you know, but your children is a reflection of what goes on in the house behind closed doors.
You're right about
Your
that.
children ain't together. They ain't a reflection of what you got going on.
You are absolutely right about that.
But niggas, you know, we like to make it look like it look good, you know. Because I was a great actor at one time, you know what I'm saying? Don't never let them see you down. Don't never let them see you sweat. Don't never let them see, no.
I'm gonna tell you, I get exactly what he's saying. And me personally, that's one thing I do not do. So what he means by overcompensate is it's almost like not negotiating the right deal within the realms of your relationship. You know, like just giving and hoping that you're gonna receive. And that's not how it idealistically we would want relationships to work like that, but that's not how it works, because you're gonna have to structure, or for lack of a better word, train somebody how to be with you. So the things that you allow or don't allow, they're going to be conditioned to that. And if you don't set the boundaries initially inside of the relationship and make it known what it is that you want inside that relationship, then you're setting yourself up to have a rough relationship, because you're going to have to continue to perform at the standard that you started with versus being able to set those boundaries. But a lot of times when you begin to set boundaries, it pushes people away. So if there's somebody that you really want to be in your life, you start relaxing those boundaries, and then you find yourself in a compromising position. And then you got to go back to realizing how to love yourself first. The boundaries are there for a reason. They're there to repel the wrong type of people, even if you want them real bad. It just is what it is. And so what it does is it does allow the right type of people to come in that would respect your boundaries, because they've already been there. They've always been there. And so you can build a more comfortable relationship and life with that type of person. But just remember that when you start some shit, you got to start how you finish. So when you start some shit and you don't set the necessary boundaries in that relationship, you're in for a rough ride. Most men do that, though. That's why I'm saying that most men do that, and they don't understand the power and then the value of having boundaries. Women actually tend to respect that more than anything. Just because you rubbing her feet, she ain't gonna really, that's not gonna set her heart ablaze. But you defending those boundaries and not taking no bullshit, that right there get that thing wet.
Alright, so say what you just said again.
All you do is play 2K, play basketball, and like Snapchat other bitch. Stop fucking pointing the camera at me. Like, it's not a joke.
And how is me Snapchatting other girls a problem?
What do you mean? How is it a problem? How is it not a fucking problem? How is it not a problem?
Son, you actually have a boyfriend.
Oh
like,
my
I'm
God.
the side.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
I'm
I
the
have a
sneaky one.
boyfriend. Stop. Oh, I have a boyfriend, but like, stop. Like, we're not talking about him right now. We're talking about you.
No, you're crazy. You must not know who I am.
Crazy? Stop fucking calling me crazy. Stop. Like, you're such a fucking narcissist.
I'm a narcissist.
Yes, you're full of yourself.
How am I?
You're full of yourself.
I'm full of myself, but you want me to only talk to you while you can talk to other guys.
Oh my God, because you're having me out here looking stupid. Like, I actually look dumb.
How do you look?
Like, I look dumb.
How do you look dumb when you have a boyfriend? Doesn't make sense.
Because you're DMing, like, multiple bitches.
Okay.
You're Snapchatting them, telling them this, that, and the third. Like, what the hell?
You have a boyfriend, so like, I'm not.
Oh my God, stop bringing him up. You're over here trying to gaslight me.
Man, it's two toxic people deserving each other, for sure, because they definitely enjoy the game that they're playing right now. They definitely enjoy. They're having the time of their life right now. You can just tell. These are the type of people you will want to stay away from.
I see who the real narcissists are. It's us women! I made a video saying I don't never believe a woman first until I hear both sides. Everybody in the comments was like, oh yeah, it's giving pick me, it's giving men pick me. And then this lady, she posted a video because she was in the gym and the guy was like, I just commend you for wearing a full skirt, like I don't see it a lot lately. And somebody else was like, it's giving male validation. You women are the wolf in sheep's clothing! Oh my God, it's so clear. Women try to portray this image that men are just horrible people when in reality, it's us.
The veil is being lifted, people, slowly but surely. Dr. Peterson, I watch him sometimes. I didn't really appreciate him doing all that crying and emotional shit online, but I give that man a pass. We all deserve one. We have our moments, all right, and whatever. But he gave this recent, I think it was pretty recent. He was having a conversation. I can't remember with who. I'll have to look it up and find it, but I might do a reaction to it. He was describing the Snow White phenomenon as it relates to young women and old women. And his whole basic synopsis of the thing is that older women are trying to steal younger women's youth because of their jealousy. It shows up in different ways with bad information and not really, being truthful about the things that they're going through, like crying every night at home because there's no one there. He was just giving that synopsis of what it means and the reality that younger women have to face. And he was talking about how, the dwarves represented the safety of male patriarchy, not the bad kind, but the safety of male patriarchy, which is where Snow White resigned herself to, and they were able to protect her from everything except for the apple. And the apple was the representation of knowledge. And so if older women are passing bad knowledge down to younger women, that's the one thing that the male patriarchy that is safe for her can't save her from. But it was interesting to see. I know I kind of got long-winded on that one. That was the last of that pack. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be right back, and in the meantime, we're gonna listen to a song. Because I need, I be needing some music breaks. You know what I mean? I be needing some music breaks. I'm getting picky, people. Very picky. This is it? Yeah, it's the one I'm looking for. I need me a calmer vibe. Next pack gonna be fire. You know how like as a youngin, you search like your whole time trying to find your purpose, right? I really think I found mine. This YouTube channel is so enjoyable to me. Like growing it, putting out the work, people responding to it. It's good. I've been muted the whole damn time. So I want to let y'all know that I have a Discord that I've been a part of. It's called the This Might Be Risky Discord. That's what I just dropped in the chat. Yeah. If you like having, good discussions, back and forth, that type of thing, join that Discord. They got some good people in there, some intellectuals, some not so intellectual, but it's all fun. It's all love at the end of the day. So This Might Be Risky podcast, that's on YouTube, and then Might Be Risky Discord. That's where you'll find me at most of the time if you want to see me outside of this. I do have my own Discord, but that one's under construction. So, it takes time, you gotta crawl for your walk. But we could keep this thing rocking and rolling. I need y'all to like the video. Comment if you want, but turn your post notifications on so you know the next time I drop. And if you like this video, check out the one we just did with lady jumps across the counter and decides to serve her own chicken in Popeyes with her baby in her arms. So, it's just more craziness. Y'all check it out. All right, up next, here's what we got. Okay, so we had a brother at a singles event dropping facts. Dropping bombs, and it upset a lot of women, the things that he was saying. So there's a part 1 and part 2. So we're gonna go through part 1 and I'll give you my response, and then we jump to part 2.
So as a woman when he's serious, because it seems like the vast majority casual encounters. That's it.
That's what some of y'all have just worked though, let's be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
let me get this on video. Listen, we wanted the male perspective, so that's
but where are you getting that from? Like, why would you say?
Well,
Tell it like it is, brother.
So here's the thing, right? They say be honest. So we have this criteria that these women set for these men. You have to be this, you need to be that, you need to be 6 feet tall, you need to make this, you need to do that. I want you to be in line, I want you not to cheat, I want you to do this. But at the same time, they're still dealing with women who are emotionally hurt, who have parents who never taught them how to be a woman. Most of these new age women don't have the concept of what a virtuous woman is. Then we want to speak to the Bible. And then you want men to treat you like a queen, but you act like peasants. See, that's the problem is you can't walk around here shaking your ass
wake it up
and expect me to respect you when you don't respect yourself. You can't put your man before your kids and expect me to respect you as a parent.
Wake it up.
You only present what your value is. And if your value is your ass, your hair, your nails, your smile, and your presence in public, but not your education, not your person, not your love, not your heart, not your interaction, not your intelligence, then we don't get to meet that. And the thing about it is that a lot of people have this conversation, and it's all cute and funny when we're talking now. But when somebody tell you that this is what you presented to me, so I gave you what I thought you was worth. The thing about it is that ain't nobody coming to you nowadays, like the young lady said, with respect. As a man, because I deserve the same respect you do. So what makes you think that I should value anything less than what you show me? And most of these women who are out here are drinking in the club, tore up, laughing, joking, and that's great, have a good time. But at the same time, if you don't carry yourself like a lady, what is a man supposed to present to you? If you don't carry yourself with respect and class, what the hell am I supposed to present to you? If you look like ass, I'm going to treat you like ass. And the truth about it is, everybody wants affection, everybody wants to feel wanted. And what women have done nowadays is replace the whole being attractive and being somebody of stature with the idea of being desired. Because the more men that want them, the more powerful they are, and they think that's going to get them a good man. You could have all the money in the world, you could have a good job, you could have a banging body, you could do all of this and still be messed up in your head, and it makes you the most unattractive person ever. But this is what we get. And for every woman who sits in this room and says that I am not that woman, 4 of your girlfriends are. And the bad part about it is that I ain't got to deal with the conversation and laugh and joke, and I could get mine off and just go home. Then why would I have to go through this? But you come to find out that you still broken.
Okay, now there's a part 2 to this. All right. I'm gonna tell you what I think about what he's saying. I think that he's saying exactly what needs to be said, And this, for a lot of women, is the first time that they've ever heard this. And so it's super controversial because most women don't participate in a red pill space. They don't watch red pill content. That don't even show up in their algorithm. So they don't even they're not even privy to the idea that men are even having these conversations. Now, I'm not saying that his talking points are red pill talking points, but what I'm saying is that he does echo pretty much the same talking points as the red pill community. Now, here's the thing. A lot of these women overvalue themselves, and they are so divorced of men's opinion and approval that they don't realize that they can't place value on themselves. Someone has to do it for them. Otherwise, they wouldn't know what their value is. The same with men. What makes a man more attractive to most women means that he's valuable. But women don't understand that it's likewise. They think that they're all valuable. And when he's speaking directly to them, that's saying that they are presenting themselves a certain way, it's never them. It's always somebody else. But we see it happening. And so the lack of accountability is causing what they have, especially they look older, but what they have as far as being able to date and cohabitate together, that's what's causing the disruption in that. And they can't even get accountability. I don't think that they have any chance with these old bags, but shit, man, good luck with it, man. That's they women, that's their age. That sounds like their demographic, and they are trying to have the conversation and come to the table with it. But I just don't foresee older women, really being willing to make that deep of a change, especially if that's how they've been surviving their entire life. A lot of what their personality is made up in is what they've accomplished. And you can't say that these older women, not all, but some older women, especially after a certain age, have at least established something, especially that age bracket. Now, these younger girls, I don't know what's gonna happen with them, but a lot of older women, these aunties or whoever, they've at least got acquired some kind of resource. But we'll go to the part 2.
Have the concept of what a virtuous woman is. Then we want to speak to the Bible, and then you want men to treat you like a queen, but you act like peasants. See, that's the problem is you can't walk around here shaking your ass in the club and expect me to respect you when you don't respect yourself. You can't put your man before your kids and expect me to respect you as a parent. You only present what your value is, and if your value is your ass, your hair, your nails, your smile, and your presence in public, but not your education, not your person, not your love, not your heart, not your interaction, not your intelligence, then we don't get to meet that. And the thing about it is that a lot of people have this conversation, and it's all cute and funny when we're talking now. But when somebody tell you that this is what you presented to me, so I gave you what I thought you was worth. The thing about it is that ain't nobody coming to you nowadays, like the young lady said, with respect. As a man, because I deserve the same respect you do. So what makes you think that I should value anything less than what you show me? And most of these women who are out here are drinking in the club, toe up, laughing, joking, with the idea of being desired. Because the more men that want her, the more power. And what women have done nowadays is replace the whole being attractive and being somebody of stature with the idea of being desired. Because the more men that want them, the more powerful they are, and they think that's going to get them a good man. You could have all the money in the world, you could have a good job, you could have a banging body, you could do all of this and still be messed up in your head, and it makes you the most unattractive person ever. But this is what we get. And for every woman who sits in this room and says that I am not that woman, 4 of your girlfriends are. See, that's the thing. Everybody ain't broken. Bullshit. Yeah. So and see, my thing is, I don't believe that everybody's broken. I think that everybody has been broke. If you still broken as a grown-ass man, that's you in therapy that you need to work on, brother. That ain't me. Of course, but we all been broke. You said we still broke. I said we've all been broke. But if you didn't learn from your experiences, then you ain't developed enough to be in a relationship. So once again, don't present to me trash and want me to make it treasure. Now, if you are a diamond in the rough, then I want to be able to treat you that way, but don't give me trash and expect me to treat you like you're more than that. It just doesn't happen. And a woman wouldn't do the same with a man. They wouldn't do nothing with a man who comes to them that way.
You see, it be simps like that though. I'm not gonna call a brother a simp. It be dudes like that is trying to prescribe their worldview of their mistakes that they've made and them not being able to make the adjustment on all men. And so women attach themselves to those type of men and that type of thinking. But most men got their shit together, especially black men. Most of us got our shit together. Most of us, have learned from the mistakes that, reality has taught us. Some has taken a little bit longer than others, but most of us got our shit together. So, for the small percentage that's still, out there dangling, trying to survive, and playing the reactive game, they can't speak for the majority. And so what he's speaking to is that the only thing I would disagree with is, and I had to hear it for the second time because most of that was still on the first one. I don't think the education really matters. I don't even think that a woman should identify herself through her education because I think that it's kind of irrelevant. I mean, her being smart isn't, indicative of whether or not she has a degree or not, is what I'm trying to say. But we'll keep this thing going.
Listen and we don't judge. I used to
Oh,
have
Lord.
a crush on one of your friends.
We
don't-
listen and we don't judge. Who?
You're not supposed to ask nothing.
We don't judge.
I'm not judging. I said who.
We don't judge.
I said who.
Your turn.
Is it like my recent friend, like my friend now?
We don't judge. It's your turn. Your turn.
I feel like you're just trying to like upset me.
No, I'm not. That's what I'm trying to hurry up. It's your turn.
Like while you were with me?
It's your turn.
I know. I'm
It's
asking
your
you
turn.
questions.
I already went, babe. It's
But
your
I'm
turn.
asking you. I'm not answering my question.
It's your turn. No.
It wasn't while you were with me. Promise. You had a crush on somebody while you was with me?
Here. No.
You're weird.
We don't judge.
I'm judging.
We don't. You can't judge.
And this right here is what I'm talking about with is an emotional response because they understood the game and you're going to say something that is super revealing, but you're supposed to just keep going. But she couldn't control herself. And that's kind of, you understand that when it comes to women, like that is what I would say the privilege that us as men provide for them. I understand that you can't control yourself. And I do my best to kind of manage it, but you have to learn to control yourself. You know what I mean? And so if a man was, in my opinion, and I'm not going to put it all on a man, but if a man was doing his job and garnished the respect that he's supposed to have, I think he would have had that under control. But I don't know, man, because these women, especially black women, man, they are tough to tame, is what I'll say. They are tough to tame. They are. I'm telling you. They will test your ass. And it ain't some of them, it's all of them. Let's keep going.
Mucho gusto.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Sí.
Okay.
Hello. No games. No games.
Hola.
No. My dog ain't answer no questions. None of that. He already know what he want. I guarantee you though, they probably got some brothers in the comments would have definitely jumped at that. They probably looking at him crazy like, boy, you see all that mountain meat, boy, you sleep.
On me fat. I'm like, all right, that's kind of funny. I am fat, a little chubby. Then they start calling me a fat bitch. I said, wait. That shit hurt. I go look in the mirror.
God damn, I'm fat as hell. This I can never lose this. That's how I used to think.
Damn.
Then one day I just start running. Then everybody used to live, around each other. So I look in the group chat, they sending pictures of me running, laughing at me. Look at this fat ass bitch running. I'm like, he running to the store to get snacks. I'm like, wait, these niggas out of control. So I just start taking different paths, but I kept it up for 6 months, and then I just lost all my weight.
That's good.
And I only ate one time a day. No snacks.
You see that right there? That's called the barrier of entry. Anything that's worth obtaining, there's going to be a barrier of entry, and it's going to affect you in a way that's very personal to you for you to have to overcome it. And in this scenario, number one, he had to overcome the lack of discipline that he was exhibiting that got him to be as fat as he was. Right? Number two, actually, this is number one, but the other one is he had to come to the realization that he is fat as fuck. Like he didn't really, he didn't even realize that about himself. Another big hurdle was the, how do I say, admonishment that people on the outside, especially ones that are closest to you, give you versus encouragement. So he had to set his mind straight on it, where I'm not doing this for them, I'm doing this for myself. And so even if they admonish me and refuse to grant me the encouragement that I deserve for trying to change myself and not stay in what it is that I used to be, I'll have to just overcome that by myself. And so that's a different type of mindset, right? Most people stop there. You know what I mean? Like, you're making fun of me, whatever. He changed the route, you know what I mean? And committed to 6 months. That's respect, That's really the journey that most people have to take, even when you're stepping out on your own, just in any entrepreneur endeavor. You're going to have people that's going to look at you and think that you're fucking crazy. They're going to think that you're a nut. Because they don't see themselves, if they were that fat, being able to establish the courage to discipline yourself long enough and be consistent, even through admonishment, and get the weight off.
Ever had a beautiful female come up to you and approach you?
Yeah, chicks come up to me all the time, but I know something wrong with them.
Something wrong with me? Because I approach men all the time.
You're 39?
I'm 39.
Let's just be honest and keep it no fugazi. Your value diminished a lot from when you were 22.
I look better now than I did then.
Pull it up. Pull up Instagram. Look at that picture.
And look at you. You do not look better now.
Bro, that shit might sound rude, but what the reality is that these women are so deluded that they're going to the grave alone, thinking that they still tens. You know what I mean? Like, it's like reality hasn't caught up to them, and they refuse to accept it. So the younger generation, they have to be able to see this type of shit and be like, you know what? She's crazy, and all they're doing is just being honest with her. This ain't for her to be able to, because I think she's gonna stay in delusion. That's all she got left. But at least a younger chick could see this, possibly, and be like, you know what? I am on the clock. Let me go ahead and lock something down, because the last thing I'm going to want to be is old like that, thinking that, I still got time and I can pull all of the guys that I was pulling back when I was in my 20s. You know what I mean? So it needs to be said, man. It's not, it sounds harsh. It sounds harsh, but the truth has to be said.
Some game, right? When you got a woman that look like something, niggas gonna shoot they shot all the time. So you young niggas, you can't worry about no niggas shooting they shot, man. When you got a woman that look like something, niggas they gonna come at her. That's what they gonna do. Fuck what they do. It's up to her right here. When them niggas shoot they shot, she gotta be fucking defensive player of the fucking year.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Huh? You Giannis, You fucking 2D Gobert out this motherfucker. You better block every fucking thing. You hear me? You better not let no nigga get no layups, no motherfucking dunks, no fucking 3-pointers, nothing. It's up to the woman to be the fucking defensive player of the year. She
Talk
better
that
be
shit.
fucking 2D Gobert. You hear me? Because what's the saying, too? If a nigga make a basket, you're going in a fucking casket, right?
Bruh, it's you gotta understand. He's talking facts. You gotta understand that if you dealing with a chick that's not playing any defense, then y'all ain't what you think that y'all are. You way more into it than you should be. You gonna have to dial it back a little. I ain't say cut her off, but you gonna have to dial it back a little bit and reposition the position that she's supposed to play. You see her acting bad and not handling business how she's supposed to. You thought y'all was all that? Just make the adjustment. Oh, my bad. You know what? It ain't what I thought it was. And that, I'm telling you, play it smart, dog. I mean, ain't no, what's the point? You gonna crash out for somebody that don't even give a fuck about you for real?
True, Maul.
I'm just saying. You said it's something wrong with him if
Something wrong with the pussy.
Oh, yeah.
From Lifestyle. Remember, Doug?
Bro, it's the fact that they was so silent for so long, and then he just jumped out with that shit. Hey, I think I need that to be a meme. I'm gonna add that to my meme collection. That dude's stupid. Oh God.
Stand up!
Oh my God. Some people, bro, he thought he was drowning. That's why he stood up like that. He thought he was drowning. He thought he was drowning, dog. You better get out that water. Oh man.
Your IQ is 46, right?
43.
43. It was 40. It was 43. It was 43. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. So yeah, 43. Your shit's a 43. Average 6-year-old IQ.
87 to 114.
No, bro. I'm not going for that, bro.
That nigga IQ lower than the mug, boy. Average IQ for a 6-year-old is 83 to like 115, and he's 43. That's crazy. Niggas be dumb out here, bro, and they don't even know it. It's not their fault. They just don't know it. You know what I mean? That was the last one of this pack. We're gonna listen to some music. We'll be right back with it. Let me pick some chill. I'm on some chill shit. Mm. Oh yeah. All right, we back in this thing, man. We are back in this thing. Ready for that next pack? Cause we back. Yeah, we back. We back. We back. All right. Let me see. I usually like, to give like a little monologue in the middle. Like, it's my little time to talk. And just appreciate all the support. That's what it is. I really do. I appreciate all the support. We growing, you know what I mean? And we're gonna keep growing. And I'm gonna be more consistent. I'm really like on one right now. I'm consistent. I'm zeroed in, I'm dialed in, I'm focused, and I love this shit. So I just want to say that, thank y'all. Thank y'all for the support. This is gonna be something huge. I'm telling you. Because I put my heart and soul in everything that I do. That's all I got to say right now. I can't even think of nothing else. I need y'all to like the video, comment if you want, but turn your post notifications on so you know the next time I drop. And if you like this video, check out the one we just did with damn, what the hell? I always do this to myself. I probably should keep all this in there too, man. My little bloopers and shit. All right, hold on. What was the last one? I be having like brain fog or something like that. You heard me? Like, what was it? Frustrated. Oh, I remember. All right, if you like that video, check out the one we just dropped where a gentleman was dropping a brutal truth of the realities of dating, and women didn't like to hear it. All right. Up next, we got, actually I should, nope, I need to do it like this. All right. Up next, we got oh yeah, this is the one that, okay. This is the one I was thinking I should have made the title, but I just recently added this. We're gonna have to skip through this one a little bit too, I think, because it's kind of long. Pause. All right. Up next, we got a jealous ex. She loses it after her baby father moves on to her friend, and the police are called. It gets kind of crazy. Y'all check it out. I haven't seen it, so we're gonna react to it together.
What up? Trying to fuck her friend. I was
Oh.
trying to fuck her friend.
Right.
So they set me up. He blocked me in. He blocked me in the driveway. And got out the car and started hitting me. But the whole time, she opened my door and hit me. But the whole time you doing that, you yelling to her friend, oh, record it to call the police, and call my mama. So I'm like, how you gonna call the police and you hitting me? I ain't do nothing wrong with trying to fuck.
I pulled up and she's doing the, oh, you got taken to jail. Or what happened?
Just take.
Wait a minute. I don't know if I'm hearing this correct. He said he just pulled up and all he want to do is trying to fuck. I'm not. It may be the accident. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping or not. We're gonna keep this thing going though. Hold on, man.
In the jail, and that's how I instantly know. Yeah, I'm gonna get a bullshit story. Yeah.
This jealous ex wasn't just bitter, she was out for blood. Fueled by spite and disputes, she tried to flip the script with false accusations of assault and harassment against her child's father. But when officers stepped in to sort out the chaos, the truth started to unravel, and fast.
So how did this whole thing start? Like, obviously...
He was already in the yard.
No, I mean, like, this whole situation. Obviously, you're the one that's dating him, right?
It's no y'all. I told him,
Okay.
I just had a baby, 1 month old.
Are y'all together or no?
No, we're not.
Oh, okay. So he's not, like, cheating on you or anything?
No, I don't care about cheating.
Okay, so what was the big idea, or...
She obviously cares. Obviously cares.
Like, what was the... How come you guys were trying to get him here with her then?
Well, we weren't trying to get him here with her. He was actually harassing her to come here, and still came when obviously he knew I knew already. He still came here, so that's trespassing.
Okay, and
Nobody told him to come here.
She didn't want nothing to do with him?
No. That's
Okay.
her sister.
So how can you park the car behind his car?
Because I pulled in, and he was already...
Wait, okay, so he was trying to crack the sister. Oh, that nigga down bad. That nigga down bad.
Here when we got back.
Was
We
he?
did not. He was here.
Did he make it known that he was trying to leave?
No. When I opened my car door, he opened his car door and got out.
Did anyone refuse to move this vehicle so that he could get out of the driveway?
If he was already out of his car, he wasn't trying to leave.
But I was told that you guys said that he rammed this car.
He did with my newborn in here 3 times.
Okay.
And she was screaming.
Before he rammed the car, I mean, obviously he was trying to leave.
But y'all was outside the car? He was outside the car. He grabbed my motherfucking arms or whatever, trying to tussle. I don't want to tussle with you. I don't want to talk to you. He, oh, bitch, I don't care about talking to you. Da 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 da.
Did anyone refuse to move the car?
No, no one was in the car. She was grabbing the baby, getting out the car. And
did he ask for you to
trying
move the car?
And fight with me. No, he didn't.
Okay.
He can't move the car if... I don't know.
She's obviously lying. I mean, obviously, but I don't know. I reserve the right to change my mind.
That's so crazy. I just don't even care.
So listen, I pulled up trying to fuck her friend. I was trying to fuck her friend. Right. So they set me up. I pulled up to the house.
And
you could
that's
tell.
what she's explaining too.
Yeah, but you lying though to the police. I pulled up to the house. You blocked me in. You blocked me in the driveway. And got out the car and started hitting me. But the whole time, she opened my door and hit me. But the whole time you doing that, you yelling to a friend, oh, record it, to call the police, and call my mama. So I'm like, how you gonna call the police and you hitting me? I ain't do nothing wrong but try to fuck.
Yeah.
So then I go to try to like back out, but she got me blocked in. So I'm like trying to back out. I never touched her car. She have a mark if I touched her car. Right. I'm trying to back out. Telling me he hit my car with my baby in it. He hit my car with my baby. I'm like, why is you lying? I didn't hit your car. Then you hit the back of the car with a rock.
Where's that the car?
Yeah, the car. No, you hit the
so
brake.
that's.
But I got scratches. Like if I was, why would I have scratches and all that?
Right. So that's.
But she known for doing it. She trespassed from my house for the same shit, snatching the camera down.
Yeah. So that's what she's saying. Is you pulled up there because they don't. Of course, they're all saying
she don't live there.
Well, that's the thing. They're saying that they don't know why you're there.
They don't know why I'm there.
No, I got the
What's
other,
the girl name? Zakira Reed.
Zakira
Reed. What the message you say?
Sorry, I can't read and walking. Yeah. That and
boom.
When I got,
then she kept calling me.
She was the one dressed in all black, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She was like, he's here to fuck me. That's what he's here for. And she got asked to the side. She's what she told me.
So why?
Come on, dog. But you gotta think, my nigga. You gotta think. You gotta think, bruh. You don't see a setup. You gonna go to the same house and try and crack the sister while the baby mama not there, while the ex not there. That don't even make no sense. He deserved this shit for being stupid.
So why you lying and say you don't know where I'm at?
Exactly. So this is what we call very suspicious.
I'm just trying to figure out what happened. And like I don't know if you've looked. I don't see any damage to the car.
I just told the other officer that no damage because he was literally trying to.
Did he like
push my car?
So he was trying to push it. He didn't like slam into it.
3 times.
He just backed up into it and then tried to push it, or
no? He ran into it 3 times, but it was like ramming to like boom, press the gas and try to push it, go up again.
That would cause damage. Those bumpers are brittle. Like that would cause if you try and press up against it, at least the paint is gonna crack. They know she lying.
Boom, press the gas, trying to push it. He wasn't like slamming hard into the car, but.
Okay. Was anyone over here throwing rocks? I saw a note about that in the call notes.
A rock?
Yeah, was anyone out here throwing rocks?
No.
No?
When he ran into my car.
Boy, she's lying, boy. You could just see it, bro. You could see it. She say rock. No. Nope. She just, bro. This is a damn shame.
I threw a rock at the car when he left.
Threw a rock at his car?
Yeah.
Did you hit his car with that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
She tells you to come over there.
Taking it out on a gray 20
Oh, I can see the
Show
dent.
up, thinking nothing suspicious, whatever. You pull up there, they pull in behind you.
Pull in behind me and start attacking me. Zakira didn't do nothing.
Yeah, but your baby mama,
Yeah.
what's her name?
Samaria.
Samaria. She jumps out the car, comes to your side of the car, opens the door, starts slapping you.
Started hitting me and everything, man.
All right.
I gotta think though. She probably did something so egregious to this dude that this was worth it. That he was trying to get his get back. That could be his mindset. He could be trying to get his get back. So there could be some logic behind this, because outside of that, I can't see no, bro. This obviously gonna be a setup, bro. This obviously gonna be a setup, dog. Come on, man.
And starts yelling, call the police.
Yeah, all that dumb shit, bro. Like,
so then you back out.
And I leave.
Never hit her car at all.
Yeah, nah, never hit her car.
Okay. You leave, and where's the rock come in?
Yep, that's what I thought. Damn.
I was turning out the yard. She hit it with the brick.
Hit it with the brick.
Damn.
She got out the car with the brick.
Oh.
Same
She
shit.
came prepared.
Same shit every time.
Look, he got my.
So you've been through this before. You've been through this before. So why is you even dabbling in this pond? Okay. You know what? Some niggas got to get what they can get. And I get it. Got to have an abundance mindset, my nigga.
Arms.
You can't see it.
You can hear me though. I'm telling him to let go of my arms. I don't care. Let go of my arms. Listen to it.
Can I watch it?
Yeah.
Listen to it.
Let's go. Get off me.
Listen to it.
Back up, Larry. Back up. Come over. Let go of my arm. What the fuck? Bro, let go of my arm. Bro, let me move. I don't go with you, man. Come on, pal. And I'm gonna fuck his ass up. Call my mama up. Let me call.
That's why I'm saying call my mom. Then I'm gonna say call the police.
He trying to set him up.
Man, y'all just fucking hit me with the fucking car.
Yeah, that's the part. That's the part, bro. That's the part.
Are you hurt at all?
Oh no.
You were standing between the
I
cars.
know. But
And it didn't hit your legs or anything?
I'm straight.
Okay.
All right, man, look, I told myself, bro. I said they.
So what she did was, I can't even, it looked like she had the camera down and was just using the audio to try and build this case. So this all premeditated. Bruh. Why even go back into that fire like that? You know how she think. You know the same thing. Oh, bruh. Why even go back in that fire? It don't make sense to me. Is it worth your freedom, my nigga? It's worth your freedom?
I don't know you lying when you call them. You just fucking yourself up. Like, you lying. Them people not stupid, man. People know what's going on. They know the truth. You want me to go to jail so bad because I don't want to mess with you. I tried to hit her friend. I tried to hunt your friend. Like, come on, man.
So you guys can't use.
I think it was the sister, not the friend. You're having a totally different conversation here, okay? It was the sister.
That video as no type of evidence.
I didn't say that. I was just trying to watch it. I'm trying to gather all my information first.
You can literally hear him crash into the car and my baby, and it don't matter if the car messed up or not. Did you hear him slam into the car?
I heard a bang.
Yeah, that was
but
him.
on the video, and you said he did it 3 times, and that video is only so long.
Yeah, because.
But on the video, she's filming her feet, and she's standing between this car and the black car.
Oh, she was standing like. Okay.
Well, I can see the license plate on this car in that video, and the black car never hits that car in that video. Yeah. I'm not saying that never happened. I'm saying in that video that's not what happened.
Do you guys?
Stupid ass. Tried to set him up and didn't even do it right. The obvious, you're pointing it down at the ground. You could at least cover the lens. You're pointing it down at the ground, and he can obviously see you standing between the 2 cars. So the boom that you're saying obviously can't be from those cars colliding together. Obviously. Come on with all it. Like, and then I guess, boy, you lucky she dumb, boy.
Hear it one time at least, because you can hear it.
Well, I hear some sort of bang, which I'm assuming is you slapping his car because he's coming at you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Did you slap the car?
Look.
Because that's what it looks like on the video.
Look.
Do you want pressing charges against her?
Yes.
I get it. That's what she's done.
Do it.
Tried to do me though.
She's trying to. I mean, we all know what's going on.
Y'all
here,
know.
right?
I know. That's why I told you. Them people not stupid.
Yeah. I pulled up and she's doing her role. Oh, you gotta take.
Nigga, do it. Do it. This is the problem right here. This is why if he don't, I'm sure he needs to do it. I'm sure he's not. This is the problem. If he don't do this right now, she's gonna always think that this type of behavior is okay. There has to be some kind of consequence and repercussion for all of this shit that she's doing. But the reason why they keep doing this type of shit, because ain't no consequences and repercussion. I pray to God, bruh. Please tell me you do it. Please.
Take him to jail. Or what happened? Just take him to jail. And that's how I instantly know.
You laughing?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a bullshit story. Yeah. Because you don't even want to tell. You're still thinking about what's going on.
She get away with lying so.
You exactly. You laughing, bruh. You could have went to jail, my nigga. You could have went to jail. And she's spinning the web and then making false videos and really trying to get you locked up, and you laughing about it like it's funny. And you putting your faith in the law being able to figure out that she not that smart, but wait till she get it right one time. You tripping.
Much like with her grandma and them, she thinks everybody is stupid. She think everybody believes a lie. Like that shit not cool, bro.
Do you ever get out of the car? Did you ever get out of the car?
No, I never got out of the car.
Okay, that's what.
I never got out the car.
I got.
That's why I want y'all to see the cameras.
Yeah, he's working on it across the street.
That's what I'm saying. Can I see that paper, sir?
Take her ass to jail.
Can I see that paper? Let me see what she wrote.
No, get that paper, Pepper. You can shred it
Can I see that
yourself.
paper?
You don't need to
So I
shred
can see it. I gave you the phone when you asked me for the phone. Can I see what she wrote?
That's
Well,
her mother.
look, can I see it?
It's an
Yeah,
investigation.
she don't want to write it. She wanted.
She doesn't want to swear to it. She didn't finish it. She doesn't want to keep writing.
Okay, so this is now evidence.
It's not evidence that she told me she don't. He grabbed and
Okay,
put for it.
it's evidence. But as soon as it's done,
How is
Ain't no take backsies. Once you start, you gotta finish. It's evidence now. It don't work like that, sweetie. Y'all gonna have to ride this ride.
Hold on, let me ask you this one question. How is it evidence if she told him she do not want to write it, she don't want to, she's done. So that's her paper to rip up if she said no. That's not evidence. She said no.
Okay, it is.
No, it's not.
Evidence. This is my paperwork.
It's not your paperwork.
This is my
Call the
paperwork.
captain. Get the captain here then.
That's
because if she says no, she don't want to go further,
Yeah, I'm good. We can
she
get something.
stop writing.
Yeah.
That's not your paperwork. That's not your evidence.
This is my paperwork. Where'd it come from? It came out of my car, right?
I don't give a damn. That was her paper.
How is y'all taking me to jail?
Take her ass to jail.
Can I have my phone? That's not hers, baby.
Oh, this is not her.
No, thank you.
Okay, I just took it out of her hand.
All right, thank you.
Hey, buddy.
Damn, I'm finna go sit in the county, dog.
Girl, you finna get right out. You finna buy your ass right out.
I'm finna go buy you right out. Let me not cry.
Don't cry,
Hey. I almost fell.
What's the charges?
She's got 2 felonies.
What is it?
Burglary and throwing a deadly missile.
Burglary of what?
You went in his car and beat his ass.
What? He said I went in his car and beat his ass?
Yeah, he's got marks all over him.
How
Hey,
you got
go to
marks
the
all
court.
over him? From what? He did it to himself?
Hey.
Okay.
He did it to himself.
I got a sworn written statement
I
from
got
him.
burglary.
Alright, watch
No, because you threw the rock.
Yeah, but he said I got
That's what he said.
burglary.
I don't want to
knock you over.
Yeah.
Because I ain't got a deadly missile. That's not that deadly missile. The burglary is one of them out, but deadly missile is.
Take her ass to jail.
They're in the ignition. Right now, she's committed 2 felonies today. By going in your car and hitting you, she committed 1, and then throwing the brick, she made another one. So I don't know what Officer Levin's going to do about that, because unit felonies, we can't really sweep those under the rug. I don't know if he's going to send a warrant for her or what. But I said, man, I'd stay away from her.
Yeah, bro. That's why I blocked on everything, bro.
Yeah.
I don't deal with her, bro.
And I'd stay away from all her friends too.
Yeah,
All she's gonna do is
Nigga, you showed up to the house, nigga. You went into territory that you not allowed to go into. You went into restricted territory, my nigga. You knew what you was doing. You knew the risk. Come on with all that, man. But at least at least her ass get to learn this valuable lesson. You can't just act any kind of way you want to act and think that thing's gonna be okay. We'll stop it right here, man. I might make that one just one whole video and do it that way. And what I'll do is, since I'm here right now, it's gonna be like a little out of protocol, but I got another one I can organize this thing too. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, in the meantime, let's listen to some music so we can go into the next thing, next pack. I might do a fifth pack instead of just the original 4. Betray emotional. All right, I was able to set up the next pack. So we're gonna do like a 5-pack versus just the traditional 4. that was really like a last minute. That was really like a last minute. That last one was really like a last minute audible. You know what I mean? I saw it and I'm like, oh yeah, we got to do this one. I think this one is gonna shine bright. And I wish I'd have caught it sooner so I could have made it the title. But you know, it's all good. I thought that was a good one. I wasn't sure how long it was gonna take. I wasn't sure if I was gonna let it play through or if I was gonna stop it a bunch of times to see how how it played out. But quick little audible, and we did have another one, so they give us 5, which is cool. Got to be malleable. But we can get into the next one. I need y'all to like the video, comment if you want, but turn your post notifications on so you know the next time I drop. And if you like this video, check out the one we just did with the crazy ex trying to get the boyfriend set up to go to jail. I mean, it's this whole crazy thing. She spent the whole web of lies. It's crazy. Check it out right here. All right, up next, what we have here is okay, Tay. I don't know if everybody know about Tay. She like that little cute little light-skinned chick that she kind of have like manosphere points. She just seemed like a base, I don't know if she's Spanish or mixed. I'm not sure. I think she's Spanish. But she was on a whatever podcast, and I guess she made a modern woman rage quit with her ideologies. But check it out. I wanted to kind of open it up to. I watched the whatever podcast, you know what I mean? So I find some of their, especially with Andrew Wilson. Andrew Wilson be tearing shit up. I find that very interesting. So I thought I'd bring it to the channel and see what y'all thought.
I don't believe in shaming at all, especially when it comes to your kid. Represents me. I'm not going to call her a whore, but I'm definitely going to have a conversation with her because she's not going to be out here in these streets looking ran through like most of these modern day women. Sorry. I need class in my life and my family. With my daughters, I'm sorry.
But she's not a property.
She's my daughter. She's your daughter. She's not your property. And I want her to be okay. And at the end of the day, girls who get ran through, I see them all over line complaining and crying how they're unfulfilled, men don't love them, and they're used and abused. I don't want that for my daughter. I want her to feel valuable and worth something. And she's gonna go, if she goes down that path, she's gonna feel just like all these girls complaining and boo-hooing on this internet. I'm good. I need a queen, baby. I need a queen.
See, and that conversation that they're having on the whatever podcast is combating feminism and the ideology behind it, because to women's detriment, they believe that feminism is serving them when in fact it isn't. And so they're not looking around and seeing reality for what it is because they need to hear from someone, and they believe the lies that they tell each other. And when you set the software for your children the correct way, you don't have to worry about their path. Typically, their path going into a place where you would have to shame them. Because if you raise your children right, you raise them up right with the right amount of love, the right amount of attention, the right amount of instruction, the right amount of structure, that child typically, can transition into making decisions that don't require them to feel shame to get back on track. All right, keep going. I don't know what this is.
Found a way to.
I don't believe in.
So lucrative and take it beyond just the platform of Instagram.
It's not about money. All this stuff is, it's just a blessing to be doing this stuff, right? The money good as fuck, nigga. Money good. Hey, man, fuck that shit. The money good, nigga.
Man, talk that shit, man.
Mm-hmm. Damn. I feel good. Shit, I don't know what to say. Shit, I'm making some money. Hell
fucking right, bro.
It's changed my life, bro. I try to be humble about it, be smart. That shit.
Man, hell yeah, man. Fucking right, boy. I love hearing that shit. Bruh, it's two type of niggas in the world. It's niggas that hear what he's saying and get immediately jealous and feel insecure. And those usually the ones that are not doing nothing, to change their situation or have no goals or motivation. But when I hear stuff like that, man, I love hearing it, bruh. It just motivates me, like it's inspiring because I already know, the grind don't stop. You got to start from somewhere. You hear me? And seeing somebody be successful, that's, and live like that is beautiful, bruh. It's beautiful.
And when a woman is single and pregnant and she announces it online, there is no sign of the baby daddy.
I can't do this one. We're going to have to replace it. Give me a second. We got to make an audible. That's all right. I'm prepared for times like this. I'm prepared. I actually could just get rid of this one because there's no need for it. I want a good one. I thought that was gonna be a good clip, so I wanted to find something that's kind of deep. Oh, that was funny. Let me get something deep. Pause. I got a bunch of funny ones in here, man. I'll be scrolling through and just be bagging up laughing, bro. I'll be like, man, let me bring this to the channel. I like to keep it real, we gotta have a conversation, but at the end of the day, nigga let it laugh. Let me try this Kevin Gates one. We'll throw Kevin Gates in there. See what this is about. I don't be remembering what they be about though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Women are best detectives.
They are.
They know everything.
They're 10 steps ahead always.
Yeah. I ain't no woman gotta be 10 steps ahead of me because I'm brutally honest. Oh my God, Kevin, where were you fucking?
Oh.
You want me to help you pack your shit or you
Oh
gonna
my
forgive me?
God.
That nigga stupid. And nigga said and nigga Kevin said you gonna pack your shit or you gonna forgive me? Like he ready to just get on with it. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Kevin's stupid, bro. I thought I was gonna, sometimes he be saying some deep shit, you know what I mean? That's kind of deep when you think about it, pause. But that dude is stupid, bro.
Question, both of y'all. You saw a guy you like, right? Aesthetically. He looked the way you want him to look. 6 foot tall. He make a lot of money. On day one, he say, hey, look, I give you a better life, help you start a business, even get your body right. But you got to exercise almost every day. Let me see who your friends is. You got to cut off the people who I tell you to cut off. You got to stop hanging out and going out so much. Soon as he meets you, he tell you that. Would you want to be with him?
No.
Would you want to be with him?
I don't think so.
Which is crazy. That's a deeply rooted disdain for male leadership. Listen to this. After a breakup, what do? You start cutting off friends. I'm going to self-develop. I'm going to work out. I'm going to cut people off. I'm going to stop hanging out over here. This man can come in your life and tell you to do all that and you like, nah, I wouldn't even deal. But when you're trying to level up, and self-develop, those are all the things you do anyway. But you just said if a man came right in and gave you that infrastructure, said, I give you the life you want, said you will have your business, said you will have your body. Both of y'all was like, nah. But again, this is exactly the things y'all do when y'all are self-developing after a relationship. So why is it that a man coming in on day one with the same provision telling you to do the things that you say you do anyway when you self-develop? So you know they're the right things to do. You know that's the right thing to do.
That right there is what feminism has done to culture, because women are so against men. They're anti-men that they can't see leadership for what it is. They can't see leadership for the gift that it is. They can't see leadership for the structure that it is. They can't see past how they feel about it. And there's the wall of feminism that's keeping these women single up until, to the day that they die. And they're not able to, they can't see the forest for the trees. All they see is tree. They don't understand that there's a whole forest here. And he's explaining it to them. He's even trying to use their example, but the structure and the correction, that is love. I really want this for myself. I can help you achieve it. All you have to do is follow my instructions. No, I've been taught by feminism not to trust you. So why are we doing this then? And then still can't figure out why they're single, and why the guy that doesn't come with that, who would just sit there and cheerlead for you in the background, never providing real instructions or know-how, that guy, you ain't attracted to him. You want some imaginary man that tells you what to do without telling you what to do. It's crazy. So that was a good example of that. He always spot on.
Why do women say things
If I wasn't a virgin, he would have my.
Why do women say things like, I don't cheat, and they've cheated in the past? Oh, they cheated back. So when they cheat back, it don't count. Fuck that.
I'm triggered right now. That's the dumb shit that makes no sense. Because a grown woman, she don't get out of bounds. A lady, she don't get out of bounds. These hoes and these bitches, they get mad and do whatever. That's the difference between a woman and a lady. And a woman conducts herself accordingly no matter what that dog-ass nigga did. He did some hoe shit, but she's not going to match his energy. She's going to take herself away, separate herself from the situation, and move forward. But when you do hoe shit, tit for tat, that is when you are out of bounds. Ma'am, I'm talking to the lady in the crowd respectfully.
I'm talking to you, bitch, and you know who I'm talking to. Collab post with me.
That ugly money. Come on now. Hey, I'm just telling you the difference between bitches, hoes, and grown-ass women. That ugly money.
Now, he 100% right. I mean, you can, the way you could qualify them is just testing, what they respond to. If she responds in a way where she wants to go ahead and step out and cheat back, she is essentially saying that my value is as low as what I think that you are. It's a fact. Virtue has left the building. The idea of virtue has left the building. We ain't even dealing in virtuous and being virtuous no more when it comes to our women.
If you don't catch a bit red-handed, like right in the act, undeniable proof, boy, that bitch go lie till she die. I swear to God. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting that information out of her. Batman couldn't even get that shit out of her. I swear to God. Bruh, bitch will cry, lie, fall out, snot. I'm talking about do everything. Flip out, you start throwing shit, knowing that she lying. But you just can't. Hey, if you don't catch it, it's a done dollar. You might as well return the dollar because it's done as the dollar. Okay? Oh, my mama. That shit so damn annoying, bro. Like, oh, my mama. It do not matter. You have to catch that bitch. She will take that to the grave. Oh, God. Real talk. Like it don't matter what you do or say. Bitches gonna lie. They just gonna keep going. And then guess what they gonna say after y'all done been arguing for fuck around days. Y'all been going back and forth for days about this shit. Guess what they gonna say at the end? Guess. Take a wild guess. Believe what you want. Go out to jail. Incarcerate. I'm gonna go to jail, bitch. It don't.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying, man. They would take that shit to the grave. Ask your grandma. She taking some shit to the grave, bruh. To the grave. And won't say a word. Women the only one that got that capacity to do that shit. I'm telling you.
Ask you again, who the you kidding?
Nobody?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you again. How was your day? I'm gonna ask you for a second time, how was your day? No, let me rephrase that. Did you have any issues in school today is what I want to know.
Yes.
Okay, so enlighten me about the issue then. And with whom was the issue with? Well, let me enlighten y'all. I got a call out of my damn sleep around 11 something from Miss Smithin, the same goddamn teacher that he claimed that came to him and told him that he was supposed to be with her. Now, I mind you, she called me and let me know she told you to be somewhere. And you was in the park moving around doing what you wanted to do. You had a problem listening and following instructions today because you got pissed because you didn't earn the kickboard punch you needed to go to the celebration. Does that ring a bell now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it would. I just wanted to see him play a little game with you for a second. Before I whoop your... Yeah. You had no idea she even called me, did you? No, you didn't, bruh. Yeah, you really did. You had absolutely no clue. Look at you. It's the face for me, baby. It's all up through there. Yeah, it's the face for me, boo. Oh, yeah. You in for it. Yeah. She called me. She played it smart this time. And you had no clue. Did you?
She had told me that she called you.
Mm-hmm. You thought she was...
No.
What you thought you were going to get a slap on the wrist? Okay, John. No problem today. You You got anything to say? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what's up. My stick got your name on it. My stick got your name on it. Oh, yeah. Look at him. Look at the camera. Now it look different. You all teary-eyed now. Yeah. It hit different when they play by my rules. See, when the teachers play by mama rules, mama always come out on top. I hope you ready. Because it's the weekend, baby. And mama home. Yes, sir. We gonna play. And I'm gonna deal with you this weekend. We'll see y'all later.
All right. I know she's doing the best that she can. I know that. And I don't want to take away from the fact that she is doing the best that she can, the way that she knows how. But this is just a master class of why we are producing the type of young men in the Black community that we are producing. Because that whole conversation was riddled with her emotion versus being able to have a logical, sound conversation with a young man. You see, they speak two different languages. And so he doesn't have his father there to be able to establish the correction in his son in their native tongue. Pause. And so this right here established the femininity that's being imparted onto him without her intention, because she is just who she can be, which is who she is. But what he's receiving, not just through instruction, but also through osmosis, is feminine attributes. Nothing masculine. And so this in turn creates the same cycle. The behavior that he's exhibiting came from you. He's only going out into the world and exhibiting the behavior that you taught him. But that would take a level of accountability, self-reflection. Those are the things when you are bogged down by survival and navigate the world through how you feel about it without a masculine presence there to ground what it is that you're feeling with logic. That's what you produce. It's going to show up in ways, you know, and it can show up in a bunch of ways. It can show up in, you know, in a bunch of ways. I don't even want to get into it, but it can show up in a bunch of ways. Trust me. That boy need his father. All right.
Women are usually considered to be more talkative than men.
Oh, this just in.
We need a study for this?
A 2-year study.
2-year study finds women say more words than men.
And they start after 5 o'clock.
So we're holding it in all day, and then at the end of the day, they just all come spilling out.
Yes.
And you can't take it anymore.
Every single thought.
Why can't you just answer the questions and engage in, like, the words exist. You could talk back and then things would even out. But we have to make up for the silence and the one-word answers, which are dumb.
There is no space for the man to interject.
And another thing, Dina, I'm just thinking that.
I think you're wrong about that because oftentimes we set up a story. So I went to the store. I had to make a return.
Right.
I went to make the return. The guy, the line was too long. So then I went to the other store.
Then what happened, girl?
And then the light came on in my car. And I didn't know what to do about it. So what do you think I should do?
And this is the problem.
Right.
So we keep going because,
Did you hear what I said?
If he died halfway through the story, is he asleep?
Right.
What's happening? Do you feel that this study is true with us?
I feel like I don't use that many words.
I agree.
I agree with you. You ladies are perfect.
That's all I was getting to.
Okay, good.
What's next?
Perfect.
And to a logical mind, we would say to ourselves, how can they not see this? But they are not logical creatures. So, of course, they don't see it. They can explain it all the way with the feeling. Just to tell that long ass story to ask that one question. Come on, please.
Okay, so look, every time Dad's on his phone and we call Mom for anything, she's always looking at his phone.
Every time.
Yeah, any reason.
Yeah, she always wants to start fights.
Mommy!
She want to start fights.
Yeah. Can you come here and bring us the hot sauce? That was nasty.
Look at the mom.
I put hot sauce already in there, baby. Are you sure? No. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Mama.
Look at the mom.
You done with that?
Yeah.
Mama. Yeah, baby.
Come here real quick, baby.
What? Tell me that.
Can you do some more?
Why y'all keep putting the yes? Give me. See what I mean?
Funny enough, that means she love that nigga. So you could take it how you want, but funny enough, that means she love that nigga. That's all that means. If she wasn't looking at the phone, then you got something to be concerned about. And I don't condone toxic behavior, but I'm just saying.
Hustlers and really out to get money,
they gonna listen to it, bro. They gonna listen. And you don't gotta be rich.
Right.
You know what I mean? A person that's smart, they gonna pick up and listen to bro, somebody that don't got a cord in their pocket.
Right.
If it makes sense what you talking about, it makes sense. If it don't, I ain't hearing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like really like you a hustler or you not. The hustlers, they gonna listen. You ain't no hustler, you just think you know everything, you got everything, but really ain't got it.
Right.
Or you gonna fall to the wayside.
Man, RP Young Dolph, man. That's some real talk. A lot of people, I often think like, can you transform into that person, or do you have to already have it in you, like in your bloodline? You know what I'm saying? And that's some real talk. And you got to be malleable, man. You got to be coachable, and you got to be able to pick up game and know where good information is coming from, especially if you're disciplined enough to be able to make something happen. You feel me? But we're going to keep this thing rocking and rolling. That was the last one of that pack. Remember, I just added another one onto it. That was number 4, so we got a 5th one here. I'm going to go ahead and rock with that one too. So I'm gonna have to give you another song. Song. Well, I go use the restroom. You know what I'm saying? So give me a quick Pete Ash. What do we want to her? Mm, mm, mm. Hmm. So I'm hold on. I got the window open. So I feel like I'm in the Ferrari of the safari just now. Like, what the fuck? So what about to say? I'm trying to figure out what to do next, right? I'm still trying to iron out this whole like process that I'm doing now. You know, this is something unique. So I'm over here trying to figure out like how to word how we did the last video. You know what I mean? The main one we watched with Tay. But I'll figure it out, you know. As I continue to practice and progress, you're gonna start to see me do better. That's why I'm saying it. I want you to see me in my struggle. See the progress, man. We progressed before from where we used to be at with the beginning, man. My first streams was trash. I already knew that though. I wasn't tripping. I know it takes time to grow. All right, let's get back to the action. We got one last pack. It's a beautiful pack. I know you lying. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, so we got one last pack. Let's get to it. I need y'all to like the video. Comment if you want, but turn your post notifications on so you know the next time I drop. And if you like this video, check out the one we just did with Tay Tay. Tay Tay had to bring that whole feminist ideology to a head. And really combat these modern women over there on a whatever podcast. It's an interesting clip. Y'all check it out. All right. So up next, we have the great Andrew Wilson. And he's just getting asked why he chose his wife, you know, from a feminist, so that they can see it from a realistic perspective, not just the one that they create for themselves. So here we go.
You're married, right?
Yep.
Who did you look for in your wife? Like, why did you decide to pick her?
Well, that's a kind of complex, but I can give you the major reason.
Okay.
The major reason is that I knew for sure that she would be a wonderful mother to my children. More than anything else, I knew that she was going to be a wonderful mother to my children and that she was going to obey. So those were two big...
Shade that word.
Yeah, I don't know why that's funny to you.
Because I was like,
do you think that men want disobedient, willful women? Because they don't. They don't want that. They don't like that shit.
I thought it was sounding very sweet, and then the obey thing was like, whoa.
What's not sweet about the obey thing?
I don't know. It's the way you said it.
See, they're used to being like cowtailed? Do you know around? I don't know the term. Basically, where you don't really speak in direct conversation. And a lot of women are used to that, or they're not used to the ideas of traditionalism. I think they're being socialized to think that, which is, their prerogative, but at the same time, a man's protection comes in his instruction. And so if you're not willing to adhere to that, then he's not going to be able to do his job in its fullest capacity by protecting you. Sometimes that comes in the form of instruction. I know that most men, they appreciate or value virtue over looks, because if you find a virtuous woman, then you find a good thing, and you can honestly be able to build a future with that person. versus just having looks. Now, if she have looks and virtue, which is kind of hard to find, then you're winning. But they don't really understand what it takes to be married and stay married. Keep on moving though. Got that boy.
Hey.
Straight got that boy. He didn't even see it coming. Look. But you can tell he ain't got no street smarts.
Total is going to be $4.20 with 69 cents. I think I should give this guy a pretty decent tip. He's a hard worker. He seemed like a great guy. He gave us some really great service. What should I do? 50, 80, maybe $100 tip.
Dude, can you shut the fuck up?
I'm sorry, man.
Just give me the change.
Motherfucker's trying to be his inner voice and shit. What the fuck? That's funny as hell.
You probably can't reach yourself to look at yourself in the mirror for real. You so goddamn small. You 21 years old. Your ass weigh 21 pounds. My little sister taller than you.
It's my turn, right? You got flames on your throat, man. That's crazy as a grown man.
Straight neutralize him, dog. Why even jump in that water with sharks like that? That's gonna chop you down off rip. You already know he probably been ripping his whole life. So why even try? You know what I'm saying? Like that's, I ain't say be scared, but you gotta pick your battles. He said you got flames on your throat, gang. That nigga wild.
Watch as the male human stalks his prey. The female human is sleeping, unaware that he is erect and ready to pounce. He moves in closer, going in for the kill almost instantly. He regroups and goes again. The female human is still looking. However, the male's hoping for a different response. She is still not in the mood. The male is frustrated.
Welcome back to 97 The Beat. What is the worst pain you've ever felt? Man, it's one time I was hiding under my girlfriend's bed. She bring another dude in and they start going to work. While you under the bed? While I was under the bed. I was crying. She was maxing her out. She screaming, she moaning, I'm crying.
Man, look, enough of this, man. We go to the room. Wait. No.
Oh my God!
Really? Nigga, like, this nigga really killing me and you really just...
Wait.
You gotta smell that pot. Man, shout out Rob Kaiser, man. That was Final Destination in the Hood, in case y'all don't know. And he died from a Dutch oven. All right, keep this thing moving.
I get to ask a question. Okay. If I had a flat tire, would you A, help me fix it? Like come out, help me fix it. B, buy me a new car. Or C.
That's but these hoes be trying it, dog. You hear that? Like, come on, like buy you a new car for a flat tire? Like, what we talking about? Bruh, the nerve, bruh.
There she is. You guys have no idea how lucky I am that I'm married to her. Oh,
What
hey.
the fuck are you looking at?
I was watching you. You were coming up.
Dude, you have a problem? You're like a fucking creep.
Boy, you can't do nothing sweet for these hoes, man. Even if you're married to them, man. God damn, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But that's what real life really be like.
Done.
Bro, I'm about to throw this fucking chicken at his ass.
The right one. 3, 2, 1.
Popeyes.
Correct. Go. Left one. 3, 2, 1.
Churches.
Jollibee's correct. So he got 2. You
Fat ass on my fucking face.
Oh shit!
How you know all these fried chicken?
He got mad because his brother knew what it was. And he fat. He tried to get him to discipline himself, but he not supposed to be doing the chicken that well where he could just tell you. Oh, man. That's funny, man. That's brotherly love for you.
Bro, we've never been more in, like, we've
When you
never
get
had
mad,
this many disagreements.
When you get mad, you look like Joanna Man.
Come on, bro.
I had to say it. I had to say it.
Now say he lying. That nigga do look like Joanna, man. I couldn't put my finger on it. I'm like, man, you know how like he looked like somebody, man, but I just can't think of who. He had to say that for real, because that was bothering me.
Sir, sorry for the wait.
Oh, thank you. No problem. I appreciate it. How much owe you?
Oh, no worries. The person in front of you paid for you.
Really?
Yes.
Let's keep this train going. How much owe you for the people behind me?
$78.34.
You tried it, right? You could have put a little bit down. Look, let me put $10 on it. Oh shit. That was the last one. That was fast. Yeah, that was it. Sounds like the end of the show. Oh no. All right, well, y'all can find me, man, at August Moore on YouTube. We got the clips coming. Clips, fire. We're gonna end it right here, man. End it with my buddy, my player, my partner. Cool Freddie G's, man. I know what time it is. Here we go.